Hey everyone, thank you so much for clicking on this review. The fact that you are willing to sacrifice a few minutes out of your day to consume my content really does mean the world to me. For those of you that are unaware, I review everything that gets released on Netflix. If you're ever curious about a new movie, series, or show, if you want to know if it's any good, come to my channel and I will let you know. And today we're going to be reviewing, now let me remember, it is The Woman in the House Across the Street from the Girl in the Window. Let's check. The Woman in the House Across the Street from the Girl in the Window. I think that's right. Anyway, this was quite a unique viewing experience for me. I am swamped with work at the moment, so been doing tons of admin, and so ultimately I had this show sitting right underneath my TV screen while I was editing. And I have to say the series was easy enough to follow that I could multitask. And sometimes I just enjoy that in a series. Sometimes I don't want to have to sit there on the edge of my seat really concentrating incredibly hard to follow a show. This was a show that was a bit of a thriller, a bit of a mystery, but you could follow it along without straining your brain cells. But we follow Kristen Bell's character, who follows some incredibly traumatic experiences. And she's reeling from those experiences. She's trying to recover from them. And they're ultimately causing her to drown herself in alcoholism, abusing pills, and all of these all together culminate with her becoming very, very paranoid, seeing things that aren't really there, hallucinating, and ultimately losing trust with the neighbors and the friends around her. And it's about her journey trying to recover from this trauma, witnessing events that she believes happened, and trying to navigate what she believes is real, what's fake, and ultimately solving the mystery around this series. So as I mentioned earlier, this was definitely easier to follow than other mysteries or thrillers I've watched recently, but that doesn't by any means mean that it was a bad or unenjoyable series. I really had a good time with this, and there's a few points I mentioned down below in my notes that I want to bring to her attention. But before I jump into those points, I really want to bring your attention to this little light at the bottom, which you may have already seen. I want to give a massive thanks to Weeblit. Guys, seriously, jump across the Instagram accounts. You guys are going to see some incredibly awesome lights there for sale. But yes, guys, let me tell you a little bit more about Weeblit. Ultimately, this is an opportunity for you anime fans out there to get your favorite heroes and characters immortalized in your own lamp. Now, what's great about this as well is although Weeblit does have his own stock in store, you can also order custom prints. And in fact, that's exactly what I did with my fiance. You can see I got a custom lamp for my fiance for our anniversary. So guys, honestly, I would highly recommend you check out Weeblit. His stuff is absolutely amazing. If you're a fan of anime, you are going to love his stuff. And honestly, if you're a fan of anything, send through a custom request, because honestly, the service is great. The products are fantastic. And honestly, you can get whatever you want. So seriously, check it out. But yes, guys, back to the review. Let's just jump right into my pros. Now, I have to say, Kristen Bell was phenomenal. She was by far the best part of the series. She was funny, she was engaging. When her character was scared, you felt that tension. So she was great all around. There were actually quite a few times in her performance where I started laughing out loud. I thought she was absolutely brilliant, and her small, quick comedic moments were genuinely enjoyable to watch. Then I mentioned in my breakdown that the series does tackle trauma and recovery, and I feel like the series does this in a very respectful and understanding way. I feel like people who have gone through similar trauma to Kristen Bell's character will really be able to relate to her and her struggles, as well as her desire to get better. This is definitely a series that understands the subject matter and is paying honor towards that, and definitely handling an incredibly touchy subject with respect. But ultimately, as much as I did enjoy this series, and I have to say the cinematography, the color grading, the script, the sound design, everything like that did also work out really well. But I have to say there were some negatives I had with the series as well. And these kind of came to light in the final few episodes. So I'm not going to reveal any spoilers, do not worry about that. But I feel like in the final few episodes, the shift, and there was a massive shift in tone. The tone was all over the place. It was trying to be lighthearted, it was trying to be deep and disturbing. And ultimately, I found myself just not enjoying the roller coaster that was the jumping from emotions in different tones. Then we've also got the resolution to the series, the massive aha moment, which I felt was one of the worst kind of like reveals I've watched in quite a few years, to be honest. I started laughing, but for the wrong reason. And then ultimately, the very ending of the series, leaves me with more questions than necessary. In fact, I literally found myself going, like, that can't be it. That really can't be it. Makes no sense from my little mind why that was the conclusion they decided to go with. Hopefully they're aiming to get a second season done, because if that's the way they want to conclude the series as a whole, I'm quite shocked. But you know what? Netflix has been cancelling all of its shows lately, so I'm holding out hope, because I feel like this is a story that deserves a second season. But flip, I really hope it is able to avoid that chopping block. Yeah, guys, honestly, I can't wait for the series to be released, because I actually want to know your thoughts on the conclusion, because I want to know, am I the only one that was annoyed by the resolution and the conclusion, or did you guys enjoy it? Like, I need to know. But guys, thank you so much for watching. You guys are the best. You are awesome. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet, and I hope to see you again in another review.